Good day, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. Today I am going to be going to a neighbor of mine who here just recently we had a tornado come through the area. That tornado took down some branches, so I'm going to go over and take care of some limb wood for him, and it's going to be about the equivalent of a truckload bed or truck bed full, maybe a little bit more. This kind of just snowballed because I started throwing everything in the bed of my truck, and I thought, what the heck, I'd bring you along and show you what I take with me whenever I go to do any type of storm cleanup. So what I've got is everywhere, anytime I go do a job or go to help somebody out, this is basically what I bring with me. Looks like a big pile of orange. It's a glorious pile of orange. So obviously, you're gonna wanna bring your chaps with you. I do recommend the chaps that wrap all the way around your legs. I've got another pair, and I've also got scars to prove it why you want these types of chaps. Also recommend good helmet. Get a helmet with a face shield, ear protection. I do always add extra ear protection. I'll get to that here towards the end of the video. So for saw wise, I typically will bring along my 572 XP with a 28-inch bar. I hate to bend over. That way I can limb even bigger logs, and I don't have to bend over as much. These combi cans are great to look at. Those things are a piece of junk. That's why I do typically bring along 3 cans of fuel that I've mixed. That isn't factory. I just kept the jars, and then I also bring around an extra gallon of fuel just in case. I do bring along my Husqvarna oil. I do typically just use Husqvarna oil. It's not that much more expensive than the cheaper stuff, and I like the quality of it. I also do bring along my 543 XP, small 16-inch bar, lightweight, easy to move around with. Something you're going to want to also have. These things are lifesavers, especially if you do have a bad back or you get sore after a while, tired of picking stuff up from the ground. Get yourself a pickaroon. That's the big part of everything. I also do bring along an axe. Just never know when you're going to need an axe. So you've seen the saws. Everybody shows you their saws. Everybody shows you how they run their saws. Nobody ever, that I can find, ever shows you what they take to a buddy's house to go cut wood for some firewood for the weekend or for the year. Obviously, like I said, those things are a joke. This is the meat and potatoes of everything I take to a job site. Obviously, hatchet, can't live without one. Safety gloves, got the padding on the back of it, whatever, but good set of leather gloves. Another thing that's a back saver. Doesn't have to be very good ones. They could be cheap Amazon ones like these are. Get some log tongs. So you got your pickaroon, you can smack something in from the side, you can reach down, pick this up, you never really have to ever bend over. Accessory bag. I keep in my accessory bag is extra set of small tools, screwdrivers for tuning and whatnot. I also keep extra earplugs. Like I said earlier, I do wear a helmet with ear protection, but I also like to put these in because at the end of the day, I do like to be able to hear. On the front, wedges, can't have enough of them, different sizes, bought them at different times obviously. On my side when I'm out there, I do carry 3 wedges as well. Kind of handy to have, that way you don't have to come back to your bucket to get extra wedges. Inside of here, I don't know if you can see that very well, I've got 2 splitting walls, 2 splitting wedges, sorry. Never know, just keep them with me all the time. File sharpeners, extra files, handles, eye protection. Cheap junk eye protection, doesn't hurt to have. Down on the bottom, I do have an extra set of gloves as well. They don't have to be great ones. In case you burn a hole in the fingers or something, you got an extra pair of gloves. Extra chains. So I usually take at least 3 extra chains with me for each saw. Oh, what else? Got a oil rag, wipe up your oil. I do keep a dead blow hammer. Don't know why. I just always have kept a little hammer in there. Another one. Stump vise. absolutely a must-have if you're going to do any filing out in the woods. They're $10, folks. Go ahead and get yourself one. You can smack it in. Probably why I keep the dead blow hammer in there is to smack this into the stump. I've used that numerous times. Pliers, wrench. First aid kit is in the bottom here, small one. I've got a couple knives, more screwdrivers, tuning screwdrivers, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Flip this around, extra thing of oil. That way if I do need to go get some gas and mix oil, I can mix it up to another gallon pretty easy. COVID caused me to buy this. It's one of those gators. If you are cutting around some moldy stuff, or you're cutting around stuff that's got some pretty fine dust particles in the air, it does help on your breathing side. So guys, it doesn't take a lot to put together a go bucket. I just leave everything in here whenever I go to do anything, whether it's in my own woods, whether it's to help a friend out or a family member out, or just to go split wood for the day, cut up wood. Bring this with me. I know everything's in the bucket. Grab it, grab a couple other pieces off my other equipment, and go. It takes about 10-15 minutes to set up. As far as getting your bucket where you want it, go. One more thing, guys, on your pickup trucks, put one of those wood boards in. Mine's actually 2.5 inch by 5 inch tall, stacked, doweled together, so I don't have to have it double height if I don't need it to be. Guys, that just is a game changer when it comes to putting anything in the bed of your truck. Normal gas cans fit in here fine, rather than having to ratchet strap them to keep them from sliding around. Great way to keep anything from sliding up in the cab, and when you're stacking your firewood back in the back of your box, it doesn't roll over into all your equipment. So think about that. A couple pieces of scrap wood. If I remember right, it's about 64.5 inches on my truck. Obviously, you're going to want to radius the bottom corners a little bit. That way it does seat down nice and tight to the bed. So in conclusion, if you like this kind of stuff, hit the like button, subscribe, great. I'd really appreciate it if you did. Leave a comment down below, and I'd be happy to make some more videos like this of stuff I take out to the yard or out in the woods. Guys, have a great day.